Morning, guys. So we got something special for you in store today. We will be going camping. That's right, camping out with these amazing Jeep vehicles. It's our first time having a Jeep vehicle on the channel, so this is definitely something really exciting. So hang on for your hats, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to go on the ride. For decades, Jeep has been synonymous with freedom. That's right. The essence of enjoying life outdoors in the wilderness with nothing holding you back. With this design, the CJ design right here, it definitely hasn't been changed pretty much since it was first introduced, because a lot of people connotate this particular look with Jeep. Alright, so we're now heading over to Caliraya Surf Camp. There's going to be 4 people inside the car today, and I'll be your passenger princess. So we'll be switching out later on.
Prince ka naman? Prince ka naman.
This nice clearing again on the way to our supposed destination, and we just took this opportunity to take some pictures, take some nice videos of the 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport. Alright, so we've touched down at the Caliraya Surf Park. This is where we're going to be camping out. So just a few thoughts about driving and riding the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport. It's definitely a capable on-roader, and on the way here you're able to pass through some really rough roads. So yes, if you are in the market for a capable SUV such as the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport, you could definitely do a lot worse than this. Alright, so it's time for us to settle down. We're just gonna have some lunch, and then later on we'll be talking more about the Jeep. Alright, so we're going to do a quick walk around of the exterior of the new 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport. Now, differences between this model and the previous model is that, well, first of all, this Jeep design hasn't really changed much for the past few decades or so, but some subtle changes, as you'll see here. The honeycomb grille inserts on the iconic 7-slot grille here, they're actually bigger than the last one, and you lose the Jeep typography here because this entire grille here, that is the Jeep logo. That's the Jeep signature that they want everyone to know that you are definitely bringing a Jeep. Still have your classic latches right here. You got some hooks on top because when you go camping or when you go overlanding, these ones are actually some hooks you can put in your overlanding gear on. Yeah, but you didn't know that. So right here on the side profile of the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport, it actually loses out on the old exterior antenna that was mounted right here on the front fender. Now you've got this badge. It says trail rated 4x4. According to Jeep press releases, 4x4 isn't really going to be enough for the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport. It's going to be trail rated. That's right. This can get you in and out of tight, difficult spaces off-road. and it's trailer. They still have the hinges on the outside of the doors because you can have these removed. You got these matte black over fenders. Again, Jeep says that they chose to put matte black over fenders here because it's easier to clean, and in case you need to replace it, it's easier to replace. Now, on the back here, you got your swing type door here for a split type opening. Easy peasy. And inside, you've got a lot of room. Jeep says that this is the off-road vehicle that you can daily, apart from being a daily vehicle you can off-road. So you got a lot of space inside. Right here, you got a cubby here, and some places for you to put in the roof, the doors, right there. You got a 12-volt power socket, an Alpine speaker system. Those seats, those rear seats, actually fold in a 33-66 split configuration. So this one here, this is actually going to be a perfect camera car in my opinion. You can have your camera guy. We don't have Kent here today, but you can have your camera guy right here in the back. So if you're a YouTuber like us, you can actually use the Jeep Wrangler for that purpose. All right, so another feature that a Jeep Wrangler has, that it's got full LED lights. So the previous Jeep Wrangler Sport, Unlimited Sport, used to have halogen lights. Now you got full LEDs, plus you got a halo DRL, which definitely looks amazing, whether it's nighttime or daytime. You got 17-inch alloy wheels. Again, the previous one had Steelies as standard. And you got all-terrain tires. These are 245 75 R17 all-terrain tires. These are Nexen Rodan ATX. Overall, the exterior of the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport just screams badass. It doesn't need a lot of changes because, again, it hasn't changed much over the past few decades. This is the thing that you want when you're buying a Jeep Wrangler. Right, so inside the Jeep Wrangler, it's definitely all utility, but they were able to put some soft touch materials, some nice tech right here, at least to keep up with the times. You got a huge 12-inch touchscreen infotainment system with both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You've got automatic climate control, nice gauges right here, nice and chunky steering wheel with advanced driver assist systems. You've got adaptive cruise control settings here, and the steering wheel is adjustable for both reach and brakes, which is nice. The seats are made of this fabric material. It does look like it's a waterproof material, which of course is something you would definitely use in the Jeep Wrangler if you're going to take this overlanding or off-roading. If you notice, the speakers are on top here, and you won't find the speakers on the doors or the front. It's because these doors are actually removable. So Jeep Philippines says that the first 50 buyers of the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport would get an extra kit as a half door. It doesn't have the upper frames or the glass, so you can have more fun while off-roading. These are actually removable with a special tool. You can take it up. These are actually called Freedom Tops. Just a little bit of help there, and you can actually take that off. I'm not going to take that off right now. I could probably show you that later on because I wouldn't want to put it back myself. But hey, there it is. I'm taking it off right now. Yep. Freedom Tops. There you go. All right. So anyway, the interior is definitely Spartan, utilitarian, but it's still very stylish and very useful. You got a nice chunky shifter right here with the Jeep silhouette on top, a red actuator here. You got your transfer case, two cup holders there, a nice center armrest. It's nice and spacious. These sun visors are adjustable up to right here, so yes, you can cover yourself up whenever you're driving with the sun right here. They have vanity mirrors with vanity lights, and yeah, it's a nice place to be in. You've got two USB ports, one aux jack, a 12-volt power socket. The Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport actually traditionally has been the entry level of the Jeep Wrangler lineup, but it doesn't definitely seem entry level inside here. All right, so I'm going to tell you more about my driving impressions later on. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and enjoy the sights and sounds and everything here that Cali Surf Park has to offer. That's the reason why we're here anyway. The Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport brought us here in order to enjoy. So let's talk about the drive. More of that later on. This is why you buy a Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport, or any Jeep Wrangler for that matter. They've taken the top off. Again, I would have wanted to take it off, but I wouldn't want to risk it because this is mine. But it looks just, out of this world. It looks amazing and badass in this form. So we're gonna take it out on a spin and see how this works out. All right, so we're driving behind the wheel of the 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport. Again, it's a sport variant, means that this is the entry-level variant, but for 2024, Jeep was able to integrate some additional value-added features here that will make it a more enticing, more appealing option for those looking for an activity vehicle. Under the hood, you've got a 2-liter inline-4 turbocharged diesel engine that makes 268 horsepower and 450 newton meters of torque, made into this nice automatic transmission. Power delivery is just bonkers amazing. It's just really fast. Again, this is really not meant to be blistering fast on the track. This is no track car. This is an overland car, an off-road car, and trust me, this can make you enjoy life even more. You can have the freedom to enjoy life even more. So you've got this transfer case right here. You can shift on the fly from 2H, 4H, but you will have to stop a little bit to transfer it to 4L. It doesn't have an electronic locking rear differential. That's fine because, well, that's perfectly fine. For those who are looking for a more hands-on approach to their off-roading, we do have the higher variant. For those looking for fun, the cars. This is it. And this is the way to drive it. With the top down. This is just super fun. The steering is precise, surprising for a Jeep, because this is definitely a big, hulking truck, but the brakes are good, acceleration is good, the suspension is just fine. It's not going to be as luxurious and soft as a crossover, perhaps, or a luxury sedan, but for a truck, for a crossover, not for a crossover, for a truck where this is perfect. I love it. Inside, the seats are pretty stiff, but then again, you're not buying this for comfort. You're buying this for adventure, for fun, which it does have in spades. I am eating up these corners just like crazy, and because of the brakes, because of the steering, the way this is engineered, this is crazy. You shouldn't be driving like this, though. This is more fun than it should really have. Pricing for the Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport starts at 4,790,000 pesos, which makes it, well, on the outset, it does seem like a really expensive SUV, but look at what you're getting. You're getting a full SUV that's just chock full of fun, crazy capable off-road, and something that everyone's going to stare at you while you're driving. So this is definitely something that I would be getting if I had 5 million pesos in the bank. Yeah, definitely. I would be getting this one for just a weekend drive. But again, like Team Philippines says, this is a 4x4 vehicle to use every day. Alright, so that's my quick review of the 2024 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sport. So what do we think about it? It might be a little bit too rich for my taste, but it gives me something to look forward to in case I do want to or am in the market for a sport utility vehicle such as this one. But I want to know what you guys think. Drop me a comment in the comment section down below. While you're at it, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification icon so you don't miss any of our videos. This has been Roy Roberts from Zigwheels.Ph. I will see you guys next time.